This is GAC 017 Assessment Event 2 Web App. My name is Alejandro Felemovicius and my ESNI number is 55451.
Hi, my name is Errejon García and my ESNI number is 55449.
Hello, my name is Juan Pablo García and my ESNI number is 55455. Well, first of all, the objective of this project is basically to analyze and create a database to keep the information of what is the potential customers of a music store.
The database is useful for music stores to get specific information from potential customers, such as their preferences in music, the best way you can contact them, identifying what kind of customers they are, and a lot more stuff.
At first, there were very few difficulties, but as we progressed on the project, it got a little bit more difficult, and we started having some issues.
There were some difficulties experienced, such as changing to Visual Studio, connecting the database to the program, multiple errors in the codes, and some other variables. All of these issues were eventually fixed, and we continued on with the project.
After that, we need to improve our codes multiple times in platforms such as Visual Studios and DB Browser. Also, we need to restart our computers and check if everything is okay. After many tries, we finally succeed and the results were the expected one.
We moved on to task 9, where we had to download some files from the platform in order to perform the task, and we put them into Visual Studio, where it ended up looking like this. After this, task 9 was successful.
Finally, for task 10, after downloading the file from task 9 and editing the code, well, first we had a little bit of trouble, but after restarting my computer, I was able to show thanks to the Visual Studio code and my database, to appear on the table from task 9 the following. For this table, we're able to edit the name or the current artist. In this case, we can add my name, for example. No, sorry. And we could also delete any column that we wish. And finally, for also the table to work, for Visual Studios, the code was changed. For example, for every time that in the code appeared DBE employees, I changed it to T8.db, since that's the name of my database. Later, for every time employees appeared, I changed it for client. For ID employees, I changed it for client ID. For name, I changed it to song, and for job, I changed it to artist.
As we progressed on with the project, we were able to determine and acknowledge that the different levels of difficulty that you have when you're creating a database. We also could understand the advantages of having a database, especially for a music store.
Thank you for your attention.